is not taking the plane and parking it at his house for the rest of his life. The president gets a plane Air Force One, and he's just going to. Am I wrong about this? Is he not just making that into a new Air Force One? It'll go to his library. That's what they do. Am I?
She's impugning the entire Clinton Foundation.
So
her statement.
So now Hillary Clinton says no one gives someone $400 million jet for free without expecting anything in return. Be serious. So she can't help herself. This is called confession by projection.
Who gave it to him again?
So to Qatar.
That's
our biggest ally in the Middle East. Our biggest military base is in Qatar.
Gutter.
Or you can say gutter.
I'm telling you, that's how you say it.
I'm gonna go back to saying Qatar. I like saying because it sounds like guitar.
That's a cool sword.
I like saying
That's like a cool sword.
Yeah, Qatar. So she tweets out, nobody gives someone for it. Now you have to know that she ran the Clinton Foundation. So her and Bill came into the White House paupers, and now they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. What do they sell? Do they make cars? Do they make trade? What do they make? Do they have a clothing line? What do they do? They don't do anything. They funneled money from the Clinton Foundation into their pockets. Bill Clinton did speeches for Russia. Did you know that? He paid $500,000 per speech from Russia, a Kremlin-run bank.
Well, didn't Hillary sell uranium to Russia when she was this?
So they also made it okay for a uranium deal to go through for Russia. That guy who got that, he made a $142 million donation to the Clinton Foundation. Anyway, which is just a money funneling organization. But so this is the biggest faceplant in the history of the internet. This is the biggest cell phone. Clinton charity confirms Qatar gave $1 million gift while she was while she was at the State Department. Qatar gave her $1 million.
Is she jealous because she only got $1 million and you got a jet that's worth more?
Zero Hedge writes this article: biggest cell phone in the history of the internet. Hillary Clinton tries to get cute over Qatar. There she is. Did they give her that brooch? Was it $1 million? What was it?
Hey, nobody pays your speaking fees, Hillary, unless they want something in return.
Remember,
she just wants to hear you talk, bitch.
Remember all those speeches she gave for Wall Street? They paid her $500,000 a speech, and she said that I have a public position and a private position. Like, I'm going to tell you the truth, but I'm going to lie to the public. Hillary Clinton can't help herself when it comes to President Trump posting on Twitter Wednesday, no one gives someone, in reference to Trump's acceptance of a luxury Boeing 747. Oh, they got Boeing from Qatar's royal family. Everyone quickly pointed out the hypocrisy. Given the Clinton Foundation history of accepting substantial donations from Arab states, including Qatar, during her tenure as the Secretary of State.
Hey, Hillary, nobody pays $60,000 for pizza and hot dogs. How about that?
Yeah. The Clinton Foundation has received over $40 million from Arab countries like Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, and even accepted a $1 million gift from Qatar in 2011 without informing the State Department.
I just got finished cooking dinner. I love before and the after. Got some golden lasagna. Can't wait to dig into that. And I was gonna get on the game, but I figured I'll come up here for at least 30 minutes or so. because this hat is being very tedious. So I figure as much time as I can get in on it.
Despite Clinton's agreement to disclose such contributions for review, respondents noted that Clinton's post comments closed. So isn't that sounds like a politician on the up and up when they make a public statement, they close the comment so you can't.
Yeah.
It reopened her closed comments, reopened the scrutiny of her ethical lapses, with many pointing out that she's the last person who should be commenting on this matter.
Okay. A lapse for her would be like the 5 seconds if she acted ethically once in a while. That would be considered a lapse.
That would be considered a lapse. Cotter want from you. New York, here it is. The Clinton Foundation has confirmed it accepted $1 million gift from Cotter while Hillary Clinton was U.S. Secretary of State without informing the State Department, even though she had promised to let her agency review new or significant increased support from foreign government. So as she's the person in charge of dealing with foreign governments, the head of the State Department, the Secretary of State, she's taken money from other countries to the tune of $1 million that she's keeping secret. Qatari officials pledged the money in 2011 to mark the 65th birthday of Bill Clinton. It's a birthday gift.
They are good friends to us.
And sought to meet the former U.S. president in person the following year to present him a check into an email from a foundation official to Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign chairman, John Podesta. The email among thousands hacked. Oh, so it was hacked. So that's how we found out about this. Remember when they hacked John Podesta? John Podesta answered a phishing email and he gave his private information. And then the Podesta emails came out. And that's how we found out about all their criminality.
And they blamed Russia, but probably the subject. Probably, I think.
Out here tweeting, be serious about Trump's plane, while her foundation's Qatari cash bag begs for a mirror. Her money laundering front, I mean, her foundation is basically an ATM for Arab donors. And James Gurdusky says, reminder that the Clinton Foundation received more than $40 million from 4 Arab states, including Qatar. 2001, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, gave as much as 40 million. Here, get this. Be serious. Nobody gives millions of dollars to the Clinton Foundation without expecting anything in return. Be serious. And so here's some of the donors. You want to see some of the donors to the Clinton Foundation? What happened? Oh, I must have erased it.
It says Al-Said.
Here it is. So that is Australia.
Australia?
USAID. I don't know what Al-Said is. So Bill and Melinda Gates. Frank Gustra, that's the guy, the Russian deal for the uranium.
Nice.
Yeah. There's the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
The one before MBS.
Yeah. So,
she was getting bribed by the previous Saudi administration. That was her friends.
My old headset. Which is this is an official PlayStation headset, but the muffs are just all shredded. I've been picking this black shit off for over a year now. And the one cup broke, so I had to tape that shit up. I mean, they still work and the sound quality is decent, but they're raggedy as fuck. And got me a brand new all black PlayStation controller. This looks so fucking sleek and nice. So, and these headphones, they're missing one function that the older set had. So the old set of headphones, there was 2 separate volumes for the voice chat and the gameplay itself. So if like people are talking too loud, I can turn their voices down and still have the game play at a level I want. But this right here, you can't control the voice levels. And that's the one thing I don't like, Because some people, their mics be loud as fuck, and I need to turn their ass down, and I can't. But these are pretty good. We'll see how long they hold up. They fit nice. And there's power button here, and this actually comes out. Microphone extends and it's flexible. But yeah, it's definitely time for a new set of headphones. And then I already felt my controller like starting to stick sometimes and lag a little bit. But today when I was trying to play the game, I jumped in the truck and that shit would not let me turn to the right. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? My controller is just fucking the tracker and the joystick and the thumbstick is just shot. But also I've had it for several years. It's the controller I bought with the console. So I've had the console for 4 years, 5 years. And I play a lot of video games. So after a while, the buttons started to wear out and the components wear out. So 5 years, I feel like I got my money's worth. So I'm not too disappointed that I had to buy a new setup. It is what it is. If you're an avid gamer and you put a lot of time in on them joysticks, you're gonna wear them out. And plus the 1 or 2 times they get dropped or kicked around by accident, it's just like, yeah. But today it was so frustrating. Like I was doing pretty good on the game, making some good moves and shit, and then it's like my controller is holding me back. Can't have that. Damn, I hated to kick out that money. That's just those 2 items are over $200. It's crazy expensive. Yeah, that's why I try to baby the hell out that shit. Make sure everything has its own designated spot. So that I can keep it as long as I can. Oh, tomorrow's fucking Monday again. Tomorrow is Monday again. I feel like we should go to a standardized 4-day work week. We should standardize a 4-day work week, man. God damn. I'm already dreading going to work tomorrow. I didn't used to feel like that about my job. But it is what it is. Mondays be coming too fast. And I had a lot of fun on Saturday hanging out with friends, but that was a lot of work too. A lot of running around and cooking. Like, feels like I worked on Saturday. And then Saturday evening, I thought to myself, like, I was like, man, I can't wait until tomorrow. And in my mind, I'm thinking tomorrow is Saturday. I'm like, I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna just chill out. Then I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Today is Saturday. Fuck. Tomorrow I gotta cook again. But I only did the one dish, the lasagna, because there's tons of fish still left. And I can put that in salad or eat it for breakfast with grits or something. And then I'll figure out another small meal in between. I might do like a ramen bowl or something one day this week. The one, I don't know, the first squad I jumped in, those guys were just arguing for no reason. When I play that style of Call of Duty with that squad based resurgence where you really have to communicate, I don't like being in charge, honestly. I don't want to be the leader. I don't want to think of what's the game plan, guys. I'd rather get told what to do. All right, we're moving here. Fine, I'll meet you there. All right, we're going to run this mission. Great, let's get started. I don't like taking the lead because, for one, if you tell a motherfucker to do it, nobody. Sometimes people don't even pay attention. It's like, why the fuck are we even in the team, guys? Why the fuck are we even in the team when the guy who is designated as the point man or the lead man, you're not gonna fucking listen anyway. Or the rebuttal, if you're squad lead and you tell the team to do something and somebody says, but we should do it this way. You know what? Do it that way when you're the team lead and we'll follow your directions and do it exactly how you're asking. I'm fucking team lead right now. And I said, let's do it this way. So it's just like, man, it'd be so fucking hard sometimes. It'd be so hard to enjoy video games. And that's why lately I've just been playing a lot of solo shit. I'm just play a story based game where I don't have to play with other people. You know what? I never finished listening to that lady get arrested. I just thought about that.
This is the world's first temperature-controlled duvet, and it's 8 Sleep's latest release, the Pod 5. Like previous models, it pumps water into the mattress cover at the perfect temperature to help you sleep, but it's been redesigned.
It's ridiculous. And then Velvet T in a Curtis, and you'll see our new build.
Can she get ready of this? You guys can go inside the house. You can try like you can surround the house.
Surrounding the house. That's why I said if there's anything that she needs to leave with you, she's more than welcome to. Okay?
Well, I'm gonna go. After you.
But unfortunately, at this point right now, she's being detained and eventually going to be arrested, so she cannot leave. That's my point.
She can go to the bathroom. That's why I said you guys should go to the house.
As soon as we get to the station. Yes, we have facilities at the station that she was more than welcome to. And if she is thirsty, we have water, we'll provide her with water. If she would like a snack, we can provide her with a snack.
A snack?
We're not just gonna let her go to the PD and then.
Nigga. I ain't never had a cop be that nice to me. We'll give her water. If she needs a snack, we'll give her a snack. You give her a snack? Really? Snacks? In jail? Come on now. Be for real. Motherfucker, you hungry? You want some snacks? I ain't never had a cop offer me a fucking snack. You thirsty? You want some water? No, man. Our water is filtered. We have filters for our water. Husband's like, well, let her go inside and go to the bathroom. Nah, sir. We're not about to play them games. Your wife, since we're here and I read her Miranda rights, she can't leave out of my eyesight now. I need to see her all the way to the jailhouse. If she gotta go to the bathroom, she can go to the bathroom there. If she needs something to drink, we'll get her something to drink at the jail. Hell, we'll even get her a snack. The fuck kind of snacks y'all got? Some carrot cake? Some tea and biscuits? Huh? What kind of snacks you gonna get this lady? I might have to bring up a lawsuit to my local municipality saying, hey man, last time I was incarcerated, I was not offered any snacks. And I don't think that sits well with me. And I want to sue. Y'all ain't even give me the option to let me know that I could have a snack. And that's crazy. Y'all ain't let me know there was snacks in here. You know what? More people would be cooperative if they know they can get some snacks when they get there. Especially if it's some bullshit they know they're not in trouble for, or something that's very minor. They're like, man, fuck it. At least I get some snacks, some free snacks anyway. Fuck it, I'm getting them snacks though. Y'all ain't never had prison snacks? No? You ain't never had a prison snack? They're delicious and healthy. I haven't played it today, or I didn't play it last night because I was writing that song, and I didn't play it today because I was playing Call of Duty. But I'm back at the school. So they told me to go to Hogsmeade and get some potions and get my own wand and get a blueprint for something else, I think. And then we got in that fight with the fucking troll and figure out that the one guy is hunting me down and he done hired some henchmen. And so the girl was like, yo, let's get back to school. And then they let me fast travel back to campus, and that's where I'm at now. So I'm the last thing I saw was my character waking up in their dorm room. And so now I guess I got to go report to my professors about I had to beat a troll ass single-handedly, trying to run up on me while I was getting my butterbeer. Had to lay a troll down. And then I had to use my Reparo magic to fix the town back because the troll done knocked buildings down and knocked over statues and people vending carts and stuff. Basically just being a terror. Come here terrorizing Hogsmeade like that, bro. Bibbidi bobbidi boo on your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 5th-year student around this bitch. I don't play that shit. I would bibbidi bobbidi a fucking troll back into their troll hole. You know that's right. You gonna tell us what happened? I ain't telling y'all shit. Motherfucker, suck my dick. We got some McDonald's. See, what happened was Trey had the gun, but he ain't shoot, right? So Trey's cousin came up, and I don't know his cousin name. His nickname is Big L. But so Trey had the gun, and then his cousin L come up and take the gun. Man, y'all got another soda? Soon as the motherfucker get that Mickey D's, they be ready to tell everything for a cheeseburger. They be ready to tell everything for a cheeseburger. I was like, damn, your loyalty is cheap, bro. Your loyalty cheap as hell. A cheeseburger and some fries? I know not to tell you nothing, and I know not to do no crimes with your ass. Because if we get caught, this nigga gonna snitch for a Happy Meal. This motherfucker will rat you out for a medium fry. That's diabolical. That's ugly. Motherfucker set you up for a cheeseburger.
Dehydrated. If she would like water, we can get her water. If she would like something to eat, we can get her a snack to eat. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. If there's anything that she doesn't want brought there, she can leave it with you. And then we'll place her under arrest. We'll take her back to the police department, and then you can follow us to the police department, or you can meet us there.
This is so crazy.
Okay.
Can I get dressed up?
Yes, you can. You can't get dressed. Unfortunately, your wife has to sit here. We will wait until you get back.
Yeah, why don't you give your husband your purse? I mean, you don't need it.
I do need it.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to bring
If
it.
you want to bring it, it's just like I said. It's extra stuff. If you don't want to.
Well, then doesn't she need like ID and stuff? Because then you're gonna ask for ID and she won't have ID. So then you gotta say like, oh, you
We already have
We
that.
already have our.
But if you bring your purse with you, we have to search that entire purse and all its contents. So I'm just trying to help with your privacy.
So if you don't want us to go inside your purse,
You can bring your wallet and your phone if you want. That's fine.
it's just
And then leave the rest
it's
of the
for our
purse.
policy at the department. If she brings a bag,
So the people basically copied the license plate. That's how this thing started. I mean, how did they know her name and address and everything? And suddenly 4 cops show up.
So we were able to get her information via our computer.
Okay, but computer is not so smart. Somebody had to input the information in the computer. So I'm asking.
So a
How did
third-party
it go?
person informed us of her information.
Okay, let me.
Yeah. Go ahead and get changed.
How y'all know where we live? How you know her name?
Just take the
If you
wallet.
like to just take the
If
wallet,
she
So they
got
don't
in an
have
altercation,
walking around without ID.
if she got in an altercation with a stranger, how you know her name? How you know where she lives? How y'all get here? And we got that via our computer system, motherfucker. It ain't hard to find nobody. It's the age of the internet, motherfucker. That's why I don't do shit. That's why I don't do shit. Motherfucker wanna know who you is, they gonna find out who you is. And everything about you. Fuck around and find out. I don't play them games like that no more, man. You get your reputation ruined in a heartbeat. Thinking you doing something anonymously. or to a stranger, so to say. You walk up to a stranger, be like, fuck Palestine, and try to hit somebody and snatch his wife's cell phone and yeet coffee on them. Hey, somebody gonna figure out who the fuck your old ass is. Why you out here harassing people is what we want to know. Yes, your children should have left you in the old country, brought your ass over here, and you about 60 something, acting a fucking fool.
Exactly. You guys are really, I mean.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
See what
Don't say anything. You're the freaks.
Okay. My daughter is so sick, and she lives in Boston. I need to talk to her, and you guys.
Let's make phone calls to get this thing, okay?
You allow you to make any phone call, you need to go to the police.
Why don't we just do it front?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so ma'am, we do have to put you in handcuffs, okay?
Oh my God.
We will not put you in a squad car until your husband returns. If that'll make you feel more comfortable, okay, but for the purposes of this incident.
Did you arrest him? I never see him arrested for what he did. I still have coffee on my I was looking at this. My hair was mad, but everything was mad.
Had you not made the comment that you made and kept on going on with it.
Because he if you were doing the right act, you know, how many people attack me, okay, because he has a silly accent or something. So I'm gonna go after them.
I can't make any comments on that, man. I'm not in your shoes. The only thing that we can make comments on are what we know.
And if what you're telling me is the truth, that if someone makes fun of your comment or your accent and you don't do anything about it, I applaud you for your restraint. The problem is in this situation, you were the one who made the initial contact between that couple and yourself by the comment that you made, and that devolved the situation into where we're at now.
Okay?
I know that you're doing your job, but this is crazy.
No, it's not. It's not crazy.
Like a offender or something.
Yes, you are.
Go after my life, people. Wait, I mean, there is.
Now everybody know you a piece of shit, and that's not the first time you didn't assault somebody. Probably be harassing motherfuckers all the goddamn time. And talking shit about every time you see a fucking Muslim or Islamic person, you probably talk shit. Be ready to harass their ass. But then when that shit finally got down, trickle back in your damn direction, and they got it all on camera. I don't know what you sitting up here trying to, well, he was the aggressor. Bitch, it's on camera. We saw what you did. And on top of that, it's not like it was in a very, very open public area where goddamn a lot of people could have goddamn mistaken something for something else. Man, you did this shit standing in line at Panera Bread. Everybody in there seeing what the hell going on from beginning to end. Everybody sat right there and watched the whole shit unfold. The couple got it on camera. One of the employees got it on camera. And somehow, you still trying to play the fucking victim here. And saying it was his fault. Because I talked shit about his damn shirt and he got mad at me. And so I felt like I need to throw coffee on this motherfucker. You supporting America. I mean, you supporting Palestine. I'm gonna yeet some hot coffee on you, bitch. And that's where you was wrong. Nah, they still standing outside in front of the house.
So much, wrong going on in the world. And the people who are really attacking others. And I just, because I made some comment and he actually reacted. Okay, he could say, I don't know. He just,
Unfortunately, ma'am, just due to the circumstances of this, because you have been identified as the main aggressor in this situation, and you attempted to grab his wife's phone out of his hand, which is something that she's allowed to do And I understand it's frustrating, but.
She is not, I mean, because I knew if she's gonna probably release some parts of the video where he was the, you know, aggressor.
And if that is the case, then that will be the state's attorney's job to figure that out. Okay? But off of what we have right now, this is what we have to do.
You guilty,
Okay?
bitch.
So what we're gonna do is to make it more comfortable for you, I will cuff you in front. So it will not be behind your back, it will be in front, okay? So the other officer here will go down to your property, okay?
And just put your hands kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay?
We have to hold on to it because we have people call and record their phones in the back, so we have to put the stuff in the front of the car.
Well, someone said when she's recording, if she was recorded in Panera, you're saying it's perfectly legal, so it's like double standard now.
Well, we're actually recording in the car itself, but again, it's just our policy that the stuff. I'm making sure that the front of the vehicle or the rear of the vehicle, not with the person that's in the vehicle.
Man, they're being super friendly, super lenient, super nice with this lady.
Microphone, the front catch is gonna go right to the front.
Above and beyond
Sit tight real quick.
what they would do to anybody else.
Peg on you when you're sitting inside the vehicle, okay? And we'll try to keep you as up to date as we can, but sometimes this is a little bit of a hurry up and wait. We have to make phone calls to the, you know, to the state's attorney's office, and then they gotta call us back, and then they ask for information, and then we gotta get that information, so I'm just telling you that.
One call, please. Yeah, one key. So we're gonna go on the other side of the vehicle here.
I hate that hurry up and wait shit too. This is the phone call and the email. That shit don't be taking hours and hours for that shit. Make a phone call, send a goddamn email.
We will allow you to talk to your daughter, so you can take this part, okay?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
64-year-old Alexander
64.
Sostakovich was charged with 2 counts of hate crime and 1 count of disorderly conduct. If this story moved you, help us shine a light on cases that matter. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to follow more real stories in the
I wonder what her punishment was. Two hate crimes? That sounds kind of serious.
iPhone users do these 3 mistakes. Number 1 is deleting photos manually. Number 2 is deleting all the apps on the phone. Number 3 is buying cloud storage. I am begging you not to do these iPhone mistakes. Instead,
President Trump has issued a warning to the Supreme Court after their bombshell ruling. And the audio tapes of Robert Hur and Joe Biden's interview has now been released, and House Republicans continue to make a fool of themselves.
Internationally, the U.S. Supreme Court today blocked the Trump administration from moving forward with deportations using the 1798 John Adams signed Alien Enemies Act. The ruling applies to a group of immigrants in northern Texas specifically. The justices sent the case back to an appeals court to decide other underlying questions. This is obviously not the end of this. President Trump reacted with a social media post complaining in caps, all caps, the Supreme Court won't allow us to get criminals out of our country.
And the president had more to say on this ruling. Here it is. The Supreme Court has just ruled that the worst murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and even those who are mentally insane who came into our country illegally are not allowed to be forced out without going through a long, protracted, and expensive legal process. One that will take possibly many years for each person, and one that will allow these people to commit many crimes before they even see the inside of a courthouse. And let me just skip to the end here. Sleepy Joe Biden allowed millions of criminal aliens to come into our country without any process. But in order to get them out of our country, we have to go through a long and extended process. In any event, thank you to Justice Alito and Justice Thomas for attempting to protect our country. This is a bad and dangerous day for America. Now, before I give you my opinion, here is Senator Kennedy and what he had to say about this.
Do you think that's the right call?
Well, actually, I haven't read the whole opinion, but I read the news section. I think what the Supreme Court did was just extend its hold, if you will. I don't think they've reached the merits yet. It's an interesting case. The statute is old, passed in 1798. It basically says a president can deport migrants without due process if the country is being invaded by another nation. And the President Trump says, well, these MS-13 guys have the support of Maduro in Venezuela. I think the case is going to turn on the facts, but I don't think the Supreme Court has ultimately ruled yet. They have extended the hold. That's what I've read.
All right. Well, number one, this is not a major setback for the Trump administration, even though that's what mainstream media wants you to believe. And the reason why I say that is because these group of migrants, who this ruling only applies to, by the way, it was already on hold. And the Supreme Court did not rule on the merits. That's number one. Number two, Congress needs to step up and codify these executive orders from President Trump. All he can do is issue executive orders, but sooner or later, that's not going to get it done. Congress needs to create laws that supports what he's doing. And until they do so, this will continue to happen. Now, here's what some people on CNN actually think about this from a more political perspective. Take a look.
I think people do care about process, actually. And I think what the American people, to echo you for a second, unlikely echo, don't want people coming into the country illegally, but they don't want people being deported illegally either, which is what's happened. But what's so fascinating is thinking about this from the president's point of view, that this takes the edge off his shiny new toy, the plane from Qatar, right? The $400 million plane that he has greedily accepted. And I think he was expecting to come back and take a victory lap. And in fact, what he's got is a MAGA meltdown over both this and, of course, his big shiny bill, which has also get kicked back today.
Okay, well, you tell me that you hate President Trump without telling me you hate President Trump, because that's exactly how she sounded, right? She didn't even really attack President Trump in the merits. This is all just partisan talking points as usual from CNN. And the reality is MAGA is not melting down because of what the Supreme Court said today, because they didn't even rule on the merits. So there's that. Now, the next story is a reason why what President Trump is doing is so important, trying to keep Americans safe. Listen to this.
I mean, this one's getting a lot of attention, and we're going to get to this Jim Comey story in just a moment. But I want to tell you this right now. This is breaking right now. An exclusive out of Fairfax, Virginia, that involves the arrest of a documented MS-13 member. National correspondent Griff Jenkins breaking this news for us, and he joins me now with more. Hi, Griff.
Yeah, Martha, this is unbelievable. Talk about a sanctuary jurisdiction shielding a criminal alien in Fairfax County. In this case, Fox just exclusively learning from ICE they arrested an illegal Guatemalan alien earlier this week named Michael Santos, a documented MS-13 gang member. Martha, he has more than 15 pages of criminal history in ICE's database. He was arrested some 30 times by Fairfax County police, and ICE has lodged 16 different immigration detainers against him in the past 3 years, all of which have been denied. Now, ICE made the arrest on May 12th, and ICE tells Fox News this in a statement, quote, "We find it inexcusable that local law enforcement refused to honor 16 separate immigration detainers against Santos, forcing ICE officers to make an at-large arrest where one of our officers was injured." And get this, between February 20th, 2020 and May 8th, 2025, Fairfax County Police arrested Santos on those 30 times, charging with things like assault and battery, drug possession, intent to distribute, burglary, theft, larceny, trespassing, property damage, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah, so this is the type of story that just shows you that Democrats don't believe criminal illegal aliens is a big problem in our country. They just don't believe it. I'm going to show you in this next clip their thinking around it. In fact, they're more scared of ICE agents than they are criminal illegal aliens. It's disgusting. Remember, President Trump's sole purpose here is to keep Americans safe. And the reality is, Democrats, that's not their priority. And I'm going to prove it to you in this next clip. This is a city official out of Arlington, Virginia, explaining that he believes banning police from working with ICE agents actually makes the city safer. Take a listen.
Does this new policy change make legal residents of Arlington County safer? Yes or no?
Make all residents of Arlington County safer.
How?
Because it allows our police to do their job, and not only that, it allows that the existing connections of trust that we have worked over decades.
He's a Jew too, with a fucking thick ass accent, bitch. When did you come to America? You're not fucking American. You're not fucking American. You fucking. This shit is pissing me off. Foreign motherfuckers coming here running our country, like, oh, we know what's best. Bitch, go back to wherever you came from.
To build, they are restored. So people are not worried about immigration, which is irrelevant. If we are prosecuting crime, immigration is irrelevant.
But if you have confirmed gang members in Arlington County, if you have terrorists, if you have human traffickers,
we will arrest them.
But you don't want to hand them over to ICE?
No. This is not the. Our job is to arrest them, to prosecute them, and to bring them before a court of justice.
ICE says this is going to make Arlington County a magnet for terrorists, gang members, and human traffickers.
They're wrong with it.
If that happens, if it happens, are you going to reverse this policy?
No.
Carrington has told me the goal of his policy is to help illegal immigrants feel comfortable with reporting crimes to local police. I asked him if he had data that showed they stopped calling police. The short answer is no.
Okay, so I really had to take a deep breath here because this story is, it really gets my blood boiling, okay? Let me just say this calmly. Local law enforcement are already busy trying to arrest and investigate American citizens who are committing crimes. What makes you think they have time for illegal aliens, especially when illegal aliens start to catch on that this is a sanctuary city and that local law enforcement barely has the resources to catch them committing crimes? And so, again, this is not going to make the city or county safer. This is a complete joke. And Democrats, like I told you guys, their number one priority is what? Fighting against Trump. That's exactly what this bill is truly all about. Now, Tom Homan also gave an interview earlier today in regards to Boston and their whole sanctuary city status. But what he's saying also applies to all these sanctuary cities across the country and what ICE plans to do about it. Take a listen.
But, bottom line is she continues to say it's not a sanctuary state. And every week I get a report of public safety threats released from counties within that state without notifying ICE. Very serious, people. And will I go back to Massachusetts? Absolutely. We're going to flood the zone. Sanctuary cities. If we can't arrest a bad guy in the jail, we're going to flood the zone. because that's the place we need to target, because we know for a fact there are recent public safety threats in the community. We see the report. So where's the biggest concern? Sanctuary cities, because we know we don't have that problem in Florida and most of Texas, because we know our detainers are honored and less public safety threats are hitting the street. But in sanctuary cities, where we know public safety threats are released to the streets every day, that's where we're going to concentrate the resources. That's where we flood the zone. We're going to flood the zone officers in the community. We're going to flood the zone officers on worksite enforcement. If they don't let us arrest the bad guy in the jail, then we'll arrest them in the community, we'll arrest them at the worksite.
Okay, so that was Tom Homan. And the most profound point that he made is that you don't hear this happening in Texas or Florida. And the reason why, which I'm sure you know, local law enforcement, they're allowed to cooperate with ICE. That's exactly the way it should be. You would want, overall, these agencies, the ability to communicate with each other. It just blows my mind. And now we go to our next story, where mainstream media continues to act surprised in regards to Joe Biden's mental decline. Axios has released the audio tapes of Robin Hur and Joe Biden's interview, and now everybody's talking about it. Let's start here.
Breaking news audio just released of then President Biden's interview with special counsel Robert Hur. The interview led Hur to describe Biden as a, quote, elderly man with a poor memory, words that ricochet, of course, now. Axios just releasing the audio where Biden appears to struggle to remember when Donald Trump was elected.
All the bullies wanted to sleep with Quinn's girlfriend, Jennifer. They questioned his manhood and even mocked his dead parents simply because he was the only powerless kid in a school full of superheroes. But
Trump gets elected in November of 2017, 2016. All right. So 2017 here.
That's when he left office in January.
Yeah. Okay. But that's when Trump gets sworn in. Okay. Yeah.
Now, that was just a quick clip of the audio tape. There's way more. But guys, I know you know this already. Everybody's known that he should have never been president because he was not mentally fit. What's so disturbing to me is that CNN is acting shocked by this audio tape. Guess they just didn't know it was this bad. And they want the American people to believe them on that. And I'm just not going to buy it, okay? Because I think that's just a bunch of bull. This is them looking to make money off of this situation. Now, President Trump did respond to the releasing of this audio tape.
Yo, it was good,
Here's what
bro.
he had to say.
I know people that are 89, 90, 92, 93 years old that are literally perfect. But Joe was not one of them.
Joe ain't one of them.
Hiding. They were really playing games. And, you know, you can't do that. Our country's at stake. You see, even a thing like this, there's so many decisions, billions and billions, but then you have even more important decisions. You have decisions for life. And you can't have a man in that condition. Yeah. And everybody was holding back, including the press, including the media.
Now, here's a question I'd love for you guys to answer in the comment section. What is more devastating? The fact that Joe Biden was mentally unfit, or that mainstream media covered it up and refused to do what they were supposed to do, which is really the whole purpose of their jobs.
Cover the
which
facts.
is to investigate and report the facts.
They
refused
the facts.
to when it came to Joe Biden.
That's media. Yo. Freedom of the press. The media is the one job that is protected in the fucking Constitution. Freedom of the press to investigate and tell the truth. And you know what? These motherfuckers just don't. But hey, anybody who can read between the lines, it was obvious years ago. Joe Biden ain't doing great. And that's no fault of his own. Some people just have fucking degenerative ailments. You know? And you know his health was in decline, and he had early onset dementia or Alzheimer's or something. And everybody was like, nah, he good. No, he's not. He's not fit for service. Nah, he good. Nah, President Biden, no, he good. He's sharp as a tack. Is he really though? The last year and a half of his presidency, who the fuck was running the country? Because he wasn't running the country. This motherfucker is eating ice cream and taking naps. Sleep at the helm. So somebody else must have been running some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hillary and the gang and Obama and them motherfuckers was the ones putting shit in motion. For the last leg of his term, that motherfucker ain't had no real say so on what the fuck he was doing. They wanted that weekend at Bernie type scenario so they can get away with a lot of shit. Yeah, I just seen that too. It said an aggressive form. He has an aggressive form of prostate cancer that he just got diagnosed with. And that's sad, but it's not uncommon for a gentleman in his fucking 80s. You know, that's fucked up. But that's health issues. This has nothing to do with his leadership abilities, his moral compass, or anything like that. We're just going strictly on health. He was not fit. He was not fit for a long time to run the fucking country. He was unfit. And the media and the left, nah, he's great. He's fine. He is as good as he was in his 40s. And all that shit was a fucking lie. And the people who ate it and swallowed it wholesale, I still look at you like you're just, I want to say you a dumbass, but you're at the minimum, you're willfully ignorant. You hate the right so bad, you hate the Republicans so bad, you hate fucking Trump so bad that you refuse to see anything wrong with your candidate in your party. You just refuse to see it. And if you did saw it, you just told the line anyway. And it's so much bullshit. You know, but they did it to themselves. All these lies are slowly unfolding, and it's hard to put the cat back in the bag. We absolutely know the game that's being played, and the media runs a big part of that shit. They galvanize the mind of the public. Well, we can't tell them that. Nah, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth and then let us figure out how we want to maneuver behind that. Nah, the media just like, nah, he's good. He's great. He is great. Yeah, once you put fucking 600 or 1,000 milligrams of vitamin D, shoot his ass up with some of that shit and let him get a bump of cocaine, and then he might be good for about a couple hours. He might be cognizant for a couple hours. As soon as that B12 energy shot run off, that testosterone shot, and he start coming down off that cocaine, that motherfucker Sleepy Joe all over again. That motherfucker just Sleepy Joe. I put a lot of blame on his goddamn wife. Bitch, why you want your ancient relic of a husband to still be out here working? Ain't y'all done schemed and laundered enough fucking money where y'all can just go sit down somewhere on the beach, enjoy some Mai Tais or something? Y'all don't want to do that? No, y'all motherfuckers just want to be in the limelight and have power and control over the powerless. Want to continue to have influence for what? Yo, Manuel, you want to help me paint this hat, bro? Come through, man. Grab this brush from me. I could show you some assistance. I've been going back and forth on this damn beanie. What y'all call these hats? I call it a toboggan. Some people call them beanie hats or slouchy hats. I don't know. I just always call it a toboggan. And long flat brushes? I don't know, man. You should come and show me what you're talking about. I'm a visual learner.
I know you know that. Now here is smug Jay Tapper taking advantage of the situation, trying to act.
All right, we hit an hour just now. Nice. I was just trying to paint for another little hour today. I might hop out of here shortly and go grab me some some dinner.
Right. Hey. Can't rush to rest. Right. Ghost that 6 foot sleep like a body. My spirit got a double. Means I hunt myself. That's a whole nother trouble. 6 feet ain't deep enough. Now that's just a sleep cycle. Took your spherical globe and pressed it flat. Took your breath, left depth. Where she was.
Take a walk with me, we can walk to the beach, we can walk through the forest where we talk to the trees. We whisper like the breeze, listen to the birds sing. Harmonizing nature's such a beautiful thing. Being stuck at sea probably drive you insane. Pimps and the dames, all the guns and cocaine. Crooked cops and politicians keep playing games. When you look out the window, you know it's time for a change. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Sand so white and the water so blue. The weather's so nice and I feel so cool. Sipping champagne and we eating seafood. And the sun gets jealous when he shines on you. Got you in your bathing suit, take a dip in the pool. Everybody nice, ain't nobody acting rude. Hopped in the caddy, next destination, I'ma let you choose. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. Travel House Entertainment. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. Take a walk with me, we can walk to the beach. We can walk through the forest where we talk to the trees. We whisper like the breeze, listen to the birds sing. Harmonize with nature's such a beautiful thing. Being stuck in city probably drive you insane. Pimps and the dames, all the guns and cocaine. Crooked cops and politicians keep playing games. When you look out the window, you know it's time for a change. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. Do that. Take the chance. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Sand so white and the water so blue. The weather's so nice and I feel so cool. Sipping champagne and we eating seafood. And the sun gets jealous when he shines on you. Got you in your bathing suit, take a dip in the pool. Everybody nice, ain't nobody acting rude. Hopped in the caddy and put it in cruise. Our next destination, I'ma let you choose. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key.
All right, I'm about to get up out of here in 1 second. I'm almost finished this beanie actually. See if we can knock this out.
There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. Take a walk with me, we can walk to the beach. We can walk through the forest where we talk to the trees. We whisper like the breeze, listen to the birds sing. Harmonizing nature's such a beautiful thing. Being stuck a city probably drive you insane. Pimps and the dames, all the guns and cocaine. Crooked cops and politicians keep playing games. When you look out the window, you know it's time for a change. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Sand's so white and the water's so blue. The weather's so nice and I feel so cool. Sipping champagne and we eating seafood. And the sun gets jealous when he shines on you. Got you in your bathing suit, take a dip in the pool. Everybody nice, ain't nobody acting rude. Hop in the caddy, you put it in cruise. Our next destination, I'ma let you choose. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key.
You're so close, guys. I feel like I can't get up until I at least finish this part. It's basically done. You know, just a few more little blending points here and there.
Trap House Entertainment.
That's me.
Hey. Yeah. Let's get it. Get it. Girl, you know I got you sprung like a spring. And I'm home, make a home, so you know it ain't no thing. I ain't never pop a bean, you ain't never seen me geek. I ain't never been a fiend, you ain't never seen me tweak. Shining like a bunch of diamonds, so I hit you with that bling. Put you in a limousine, and I treat you like a queen. Never catch me on my ding, keep it ball like Mr. Clean. And I make that pussy sing, get it wetter than the sea. Fuck you till you sleep and then I fuck you in your dreams. And we always high as fuck, we ain't never low key. We know the birds and the bees, and she satisfy my needs. She my PYT and I'm a OG. Baby girl, I got you sprung, so you know you cannot run. She keeps saying I'm the one, and we keep banging like a gun. Baby girl, I got you sprung, so you know you cannot run. She keeps saying I'm the one, and we keep banging like a gun. Keep you sprung like a switch on the quick. Must admit she represents. I'm the king and I'm the prince. Nobody fucking with my bitch. Yeah, she pretty and she big, cook, clean and suck a dick. Got degrees in her own shit, and she too legit to quit. She ain't fucking with you niggas if it ain't about a check. My respect. And you pay for what you get. You like a pig. She gets my food and rub my feet. While you sliding in the DMs, gotta slide in on my D, gotta slide in on my D. And all you niggas mad, cause I got her on my team. But you can't intervene or come between, cause my little shorty bad and her attitude. Baby girl, I got you sprung, so you know you cannot run. She keeps saying I'm the one, and we keep banging like a gun. Baby girl, I got you sprung, so you know you cannot run. She keeps saying I'm the one, and we keep banging like a gun. Baby girl, I got you sprung, so you know you cannot run. She keeps saying I'm the one, and we keep banging like a gun. Baby girl, I got you sprung, so you know you cannot run. She keeps saying I'm the one, and we keep banging like a gun. Trap House Entertainment. Can a nigga burn fry? Welcome back to the boondocks. Let me show you my new spot. My mic's cold and I'm too hot. I don't fuck around with these new cops. They wanna be the man like Chewbacca. I'm too smooth and I'm move proper. We burn it down and we loot it. Black Panthers need a new movement. If you shot, then we shoot in. Just call me Huey P. Newton or Fred Hampton. Uncle Ruckus, I can't stand him. In a nigga moment, I get active. You know help, like a thin jacket. You so fake that you look plastic. And I'm so real, you can't look past it. Y'all get drawn on
like a cartoon,
and I stay sharp
like a harpoon.
Turn the lights out.
I like a dark room. The boondocks about to start soon. Hey,
y'all get drawn.
Hey, like a cartoon,
and I stay sharp
like a harpoon.
Turn the lights out.
I like a dark room.
The boondocks
about to start soon, start soon.
We talk politics and that's a big fact. The culture war you can't skip past. Yeah, I jumped in, made a big splash, then hopped out with a big bag and collect cash like it's knickknacks. Plus I pimp hoes like I'm slick back. You a big bitch with a big bag and she eat a dick like a Big Mac. It's a sitcom but ain't shit funny, cause the situation can get ugly. Granddad, my big buddy, about to wild out like Jim Rummy. Might crash out on you big dummies, about to cash out, that's big money. I play around with a big budget, but y'all niggas can't get shit from me. Drawn on like a cartoon,
and I stay sharp
like a harpoon. Turn the lights out, I like a dark room. The boondocks
about to start soon. Hey, hey,
hey,
hey, like a cartoon,
and I stay sharp
like a harpoon.
Turn the lights out, I like a dark room. The boondocks about to start soon. You do realize that light skin hoe was a hoe, right, Granddad? There is more to see, there is more to be. You can't break the chains, cause we hold the key. There is more to see, there is more to be. You can't break the chains, cause we hold the key. Take a walk with me, we can walk to the beach, we can walk through the forest where we talk to the trees. We whisper like the breeze, listen to the birds sing. Harmonize with nature's such a beautiful thing. Being stuck in the city probably drive you insane. Pimps and the dames, all the guns and cocaine. Crooked cops and politicians keep playing games. When you look out the window, you know it's time for a change. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. No adventures, let's take a chance. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. No adventures, let's take the chance. Sand's so white and the water's so blue. The weather's so nice and I feel so cool. Sipping champagne and we eating seafood. And the sun gets jealous when it shines on you. Got you in your bathing suit, take a dip in the pool. Everybody nice, ain't nobody acting rude. Hop in the caddy and put it in cruise. Our next destination, I'ma let you choose. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans.
Okay, yeah, okay, okay, yeah.
We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. No adventures, let's take the chance.
Hey.
There is more to see. There is more to be. You can't break the
day.
Trap House Entertainment. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. There is more to see. There is more to be. You can break the chains, 'cause we hold the key. Take a walk with me, we can walk to the beach. We can walk through the forest where we talk to the trees. We whisper like the breeze, listen to the birds sing. Harmonize with nature's such a beautiful thing. Being stuck in city probably drive you insane. Pimps and the dames, all the guns and cocaine. Crooked cops and politicians keep playing games. When you look out the window, you know it's time for a change. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can
All right,
visit
guys.
some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Sand so white and the water so blue. The weather's so nice and I feel so cool. Sipping champagne and we eating seafood. And the sun gets jealous when he shines on you. Got you in your bathing suit, take a dip in the pool. Everybody nice, ain't nobody acting rude. Hop in the caddy and put it in cruise. Our next destination, I'ma let you choose. Take my hand and let's expand. We can make some travel plans. We can visit some foreign lands. New adventures, let's take the chance. Take my hand and let's expand.
I wonder, I like that beat. I like the girl voice. Well, of course, I'm not a girl. I really think it's that beat that the girl voice is on. So I wonder if I can, it's this one, right? I wonder if I can just take the beat. Extend, cover, remaster. There's a way, I probably have to do it on the laptop, but I think I can just pull the beat from that thing and then put the boy lyrics on that. Well, put the boy voice, because it's the same lyrics, and put the boy voice on those, on that beat. Oh, my stomach is growling. I'm gonna have to get something to eat soon. I'm running out of credits for this month. It's gonna make me sign in. I'm not about to do all that right now then. Screw it. All right, guys. I sure appreciate y'all hanging out with me this evening. I did just a random later stream in the day just because I figured I could play video games or I could go paint. And I decided to paint. And we basically got the beanie knocked out this afternoon. For the most part, there is a chance I can still see where I can probably lighten it up a little bit, just like in this area here. So we get that real focus where the light is here on his face. So when it would have to dry though, because it's so wet, I'm just blending the colors all together. So when this layer dries, maybe 4 or 5 more brush strokes and a little bit of blending, I get it exactly where I want it. But that hat looks phenomenal right now. I ain't even lying, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of how that came out. Like I said, 1 or 2 more bright highlights on there, just in this area in general, to make it pop just a little bit harder. And then, of course, we got to write the word Carhartt underneath the insignia right there. And then his hat is done. And I think the next thing we're going to work on is his jacket. So we'll hit that hard tomorrow after work. I hope you guys have a good evening, and I'll catch you on the next stream. Peace. We're out of here.